guys, today we are doing mantra, and that's probably one of my favorite parts and probably why I got so attracted to Kundalini Yoga. And mantra is not only just singing, because mantra can be also a silent inside mantra in your head, but what it does is similar to breath that we covered before. It works on a very subtle aspect of your being. So as we move our tongue, while we're speaking, while we're singing, we're hitting very specific nerve points on the palate. And as the tongue goes and touches it, kind of touches a button, similarly like you're typing on your laptop, and you go, okay, dear Mariya, this is great, thank you very much. Can I now please have my lunch? Exactly the same idea happens when you work with your mouth. So when you talk, when you sing the mantras. And mantras are sacred words. They come from very deep rootings from our original beings. So they're not about just the language. And many people ask me, why are we singing these mantras in this weird language? Well, we do because they're pure sounds. Sound Om, the sound Ma. These are sounds that we were born with, not necessarily installed afterwards in whatever language group you come from. Because they work, because they hit the button saying, serve me my lunch. Otherwise, we just walk hungry. When we chant, especially in a monotone, we repeatedly just do the command. Lunch, 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 lunch. And that sends a text message to the brain. Yeah? Nowadays it's a video. I need my lunch. Can you please take me to a place where I can eat? The brain reads that and immediately goes, oh, okay, you're hungry. Now it's time to go. And it releases the hormones needed. It releases all the secretions that are needed. And you function in response to these messages being sent. So this is very powerful, guys. Basically what happens is you can control your body, your state of mind with just a simple mantra. If you repeat it in sufficient amount of time as given per the instructions, you can shift like in no time your bad mood, your headache, your depression. And actually if you repeat it over certain periods of lengths of time, be it 11 days or 40 days or 180 days or the whole year or 2 years, you can actually shift from a habit that you cannot stand in yourself into a completely different human being. We regenerate ourselves all the time. Within the 40 days, the body requires about 21 days for the cells to die and have new ones. So you are a new person every 21 days, right? So your body becomes completely different. And you can see when you've gone through like a massive crisis in life, you look tired, you look exhausted, you look stressed. It's imprinted in your entire being. When you're happy, everybody can see that. People come to you and say, what happened? You look so great. Well, this is because we shift and our body quickly regenerates, takes the shape of the person you are in this stage, and that's what you portray. So why don't we just learn how to do this and just be, as attractive as we want to be, as magnetizing as we want to be? This is possible, right? You can shift it. Now what we need to do is we need to have a consistency. It doesn't happen from one day to the other. It definitely requires a certain period of time. So a very good way of learning about this is if you pick a mantra or specific meditation with a mantra and you just do it for whatever the specified time is over 40 days, you will not even believe the effects you're going to get from it. But you're going to have to do it, and you're going to have to stick with it, and you're going to have to choose a time, and that time is for your mantra. So mantras, we've already done one in the beginning. That was the Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, which we tune in as we start a class. There are millions of mantras. I can't even go into all of this. But, with each one of them, do understand that even if you don't understand the meaning at all times, or they may be even difficult to pronounce, even trying to mimic the sound just trying to hum around with it. It already works. It already has that capacity of sending that image. Obviously, if you know the text, that's great. But don't just get scared just because you don't really understand what's going on. Just allow the process. Oh, another mantra. I have no idea what they're saying, but I know it's for this, and I'm gonna do it. And see what happens. Sometimes actually ignorance is bliss. And in this situation with Kundalini, because it's a very complex science, we're not always able to understand everything that's going on. We're not even aware of what's going on most of the times. So just try it, enjoy it. If you find it extremely difficult, even by sitting in there and absorbing that vibration that's generated by the mantra around you, it's already penetrating yourself. So have fun with this, try a few mantras out, practice with the classes, do a meditation if you wish. There will be several in the Essentials Guide that I've mentioned earlier. If you haven't already downloaded it, it should be in some link somewhere below the video. Go for it, read about it, because it's an essential knowledge. Knowing how to breathe, knowing how the postures are, understanding why we do the things we do. I cannot cover everything in lectures. It's just impossible. It's an insane amount of body. And even what I've given you there is a very condensed thing. So I understand you don't have time. I understand there are 10,000 other things you want to read and do and go and see. But if you are serious about this practice, then you're gonna have to go through this. Alright, I see you next time. Have fun.